at Northwest Cary. And we're going to do functional fitness class today. Take a deep breath in right here. Exhale down. Good. All the way up. And exhale. Take it up. One more time. Exhale down. Put your hands on your thighs. Just give me a little stretch in your upper back. Just separate those shoulder blades. You're not rounding your spine here necessarily. You're just pushing away. Hold the last one up. Separate those shoulder blades. You want to feel that stretch across your upper back and in your rhomboids. 3, 2. Let's drop it down into the center. Just a little bit of a rotation. Over to the other side. Back to center and pull it all the way up. Tap wide and reach right here. In 4, 3. Both arms. Reach. 4. Let's rotate around to one wall here. 2. Plant that back toe. You're going to go up on the ball of your foot, dropping that heel. 2 more. Bicep curls, pull under right here. Tilt those hips under. You want to feel that stretch in your hip flexor. Pull and open. 4, 3. 2 more. Let's hold this last one in and press straight out here. Good. You're going to feel that stretch in that hip flexor. Straighten up your back. Lift your chest and shoulders. And open it wide. Slide that back leg under. Rock it back to a hamstring stretch. And press that front toe down. Good. We're going to rotate back around to the front. And reach opposite direction. I hope I'm going the opposite way. 3. Both arms lift. And rotate around, reach and pull. Reach up on the ball of that foot, lift, lift. 2 more. And bicep curls, pull under here. Tilt those hips under, come up on the ball of your foot. 2, 2. Go 4 more. 3. Last 2. And hold this last one in right here. Press straight out. Little extra stretch on that upper back. Draw those shoulders back and down. Nice straight spine. Good. Relax your arms and slide your back leg under. Rock those hips back. Right. And drop that front toe to the floor. See if you can take that hamstring stretch just a little bit deeper. And we're going to rotate back around to the front here, roll it all the way up. Let's take a last deep breath in and take those feet hip width. We're going to start out with some squats. We're going to go a little bit faster pace today with the squats. I want you to go narrower than you normally do. 1 minute, we're going to do some quick pace squats. I want you to do as many as you can in 1 minute. Ready? Oops, let me get my clock. On your mark and go. So 1 minute, quick squats. Keep that chest lifted, shoulders lifted, eyes forward. Remember, I said weights if you want to. Probably won't need them since we're going to change things up a little bit. Make sure those feet are nice and flat on the floor and you're driving up through your heels. Quick pace. Keep those eyes forward. Drop your butt. Abs engaged. Ooh, got 15 more seconds to go. Thighs should be burning just a little bit. It's the whole idea of going a little bit faster here. You're going to tax those muscles a little differently than we normally do. 3, 2, and last one. Woo! Anybody's heart rate go up besides mine? Good. All right, so first lunge variation we're going to do is single side, unilateral, one leg at a time, 30 seconds. I'm going to turn sideways, step back far enough to get a nice deep lunge here. You're going to press up and down, 30 seconds. We're going to switch to the other side, 30. Ready? And go. Remember, you want shoulders, hips, knee in alignment. Drop that knee to the floor, towards the floor. Don't bang your kneecap though. And try to speed up those reps a little. Good, switch legs. Other side, nice long stride. Just a reminder, remember you're going to be more stable if your feet are wider apart, like you're on one railroad track, one rail of the railroad tracks, or more challenging if you're standing on a balance beam. Almost there. You got about 5 more seconds, gang. Keep it going. Try to go up and down, not forward and back. And time. How we doing? So far, so good? All right, we're going to take this down to the floor, gang. Again, another unilateral. We're going to do some side leg lifts. I want you to go down onto your mat. You can take it all the way down if you like. You can raise up on your forearm if you like. Bottom knee should be bent, giving you some support, and you're just going to lift straight up. 30 seconds on each side. Just slightly tap the floor so you're getting a full range of motion. Keep that toe pointing forward. 30 seconds starts now. Engage those abs and lift your rib cage away from the floor. Nice. You want to feel this in your abductors, right, oopsie. Outer thigh, glute medius. And time. Whew. Anybody having flashbacks to like Jane Fonda era? I kind of am, right? 30 seconds on the other side. Remember, stay nice and tall. Lift that rib cage off the floor. Flex that foot and point your toe forward. Ready and go. Lift. Good. You're gonna lift from the hip. Nice straight line, shoulder, hip to heel, right? And time. All right, so good news is we're gonna sort of stay right in this position here. Well, not sort of, we actually are, sort of. All right, I want you to take it down to the floor. Bring your underneath arm across your torso. All right, we're gonna do some tricep push-ups here. Again, another unilateral exercise. You're gonna push from the floor here. You can start up if you like. Tricep push-ups. Some of you did these with me the first week we were on Zoom. Ready? 30 seconds and go. So, keep those abs engaged. If you want to add a little challenge, you can lift that extended leg off the floor. Pressing up, feeling those triceps. If you like, you can take it down to the floor all the way. Good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. Ooh, we got to switch to the other side. All right. Again, bend that underneath leg. Extend that upper leg. Nice engaged abs. Bring that underneath arm across to your shoulder, and you're pushing from the outside arm. Ready? And go. 30 seconds. Hey, Allison, when you want to take a break, next time we go to the floor, I'd like for you to tilt your computer camera so I can actually see you. Although I love your wall color. 10 seconds. Keep those abs engaged. And time. Whew. How we doing? Just give me a wave. Hands up. Excellent. All right. So since we're down here on the floor, we're gonna go prone now. Simple forearm plank. Elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Separate those shoulder blades. Engage your abs. Pull your belly button away from the floor. Nice straight line. Crown of your head to your heels. 30 seconds. Ready? And begin. No rest for the weary here, right? Increases intensity. Now remember, if you start feeling like you're going to collapse out of your plank, place a knee down on the floor if you need to, or both knees if you need to. But maintain that contraction. You'll still get the benefit. 5 more seconds, you're almost there. 3, 2, and time. Perfect. Lower those knees. Take it back. Quick stretch in child's pose. Not quite done here. We're going to stay on the floor. One more exercise. You're going to extend all the way down, prone, and we're going to do some lat pull downs, prone on the floor. So you're going to slightly lift your chest. Make sure you're not throwing your head back. You want a nice neutral spine. And you're going to reach forward and squeeze, pulling down. I'm going to stand up so that you can see this motion. You're going to start here and pull down here. You want to engage that back, squeeze those shoulders like you're pulling those muscles down into the center of your low back there. If you want to add intensity to it, you can lift your toes off the floor. But I think you'll find it's enough with just your chest lifted. So we're going to go a minute on these. Ready? And begin. You're going to stay lifted. You're going to reach and pull. Contract those quads. Imagine that you're squeezing those thighs together as well. Feel those muscles engage and squeeze. Reach overhead. No wrinkles in the back of your neck. So you want to be sort of looking towards the floor, lifting that chest, pull down, squeeze those lats. Perfect. Good. Keep that upper chest lifted. Five more seconds, gang. You're almost there. Really make those muscles work. Think about using that back. Pull those muscles down into your waistband. And time. Woo, take a little stretch, and if you need to, and then back up. How we doing? That's round one. You guys can smile. Make it look like you're enjoying it, right? Honest, that's how I get through a lot of the workouts. I'm just like, oh yeah, this is so much fun. All right, so we're gonna go back to our squats for round two. We're gonna start with a staggered squat. It's gonna put a little bit more emphasis on one leg and then the other. So we're gonna go 30 seconds on each side. The idea here is to have as little weight on that front toe as possible, squatting down and coming back up again. Imagine that we're working towards doing a full one leg squat, right? Ready? 30 seconds, either side to start, go. Good. Make sure you're driving through that heel, keeping your chest lifted, eyes forward. Now, if anybody wants to make this more challenging, you could always elevate your foot on a dumbbell. You've got a footstool nearby, a chair. I'm not going to recommend it now. Get that front heel off the floor. You're going to keep that focus. And switch feet, other toe forward. You're going to keep the focus on that stable leg. Really feel it as you're pressing into that back stable leg. Very little weight on the front leg. You got about 10 more seconds to go. Looking good, you guys. Just a reminder too. Whew, time. Perfect. Shake it out. The reminder I was going to say, get some water when you need it. Take breaks when you need it. If you find that you're overloading, you need to take a little break, it's perfectly all right, especially if you're outside, Rosemary. I can't tell. Is your patio glassed in? Yes or no? No, so it's hot out there and humid. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. All right, so next up is our second variation of lunges. This is the one we were talking about, that I was talking about earlier. If you want to use something for balance, a broom handle will work. We're going to step back one leg, elevate that back leg, take your time, then you're going to hinge forward, touch the floor, and come back up. Lunge back, lift, hinge, come back up again. Take your time on these. If you start falling out of balance, it's perfectly all right. Alternating legs, ready? 1 minute, and begin. So you're gonna lunge back, lift, come all the way upright before you hinge forward, all the way back up, and lunge, elevate, lift, hinge, and come back down. Perfect. Lunge, elevate, lift. Find a spot on the floor in front of you. Find something to focus on to help stabilize. Get that leg lifted. Good. Hinge forward, come back up. Good. Lunge back, lift, hinge forward, come back up. Remember, when you lose your balance and start saving yourself from falling, you're using your core to stabilize, and that's perfectly all right. Obviously, the more you do these, the easier they're going to get, the better your balance is going to be. Lunge. Let's try one more on each side. Come up. Lunge. Lift. Touch. And relax. How you guys doing? Good? All right. So for our next lunging exercise, adductor abductors. So we're going to lunge from side to side, add a curtsy squat, or curtsy lunge at the top, stepping out to one side, back to center, lunge, and together. Out, lunge, and together. All right. We're going to go a minute. Ready? And go. So, out, together. Side lunge. Curtsy. Keep that chest lifted. Eyes forward. Remember, your weight is going to that outside leg on the side lunge. You're going to power back up through that outside lunge, or outside leg, as you're lunging. Curtsy, center, lunge, curtsy, center. Perfect. Keep those abs engaged. Unload that trailing leg if that's comfortable for you. Couple more seconds, you're almost there, gang. Last one. Good job. All right, so we're going back down to the floor for another set of those tricep push-ups. So remember, on your side, up on your forearm if you like, for starters. The arm I'm going to be working is the one that's raised right now. It's the outside arm. I'm going to take the weight out of my underneath arm and I'm going to press here. Right? 30 seconds. Ready? And go. Good. Bring that underneath arm across, just to rest that hand on your shoulder if you like. Feel those triceps. Whew. I don't know about you, I feel my obliques as well. Keep those abs engaged. You got 10 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, and time. Does anybody besides me feel those triceps? Yes? All right, switch it over to the other side, gang. So set yourself on your forearm, nice straight line, shoulder, hip, ankle. Then bring that other knee underneath arm across your chest. Take the weight out of your forearm and through the heel of that hand. Ready? And you're going to press. Go. Press up here. Go. 5 seconds. And time. All right, so you're in the perfect position for a side plank here. Modified if you like. We're going to go 30 seconds on each side. Elbow right underneath your shoulder. If you prefer doing a full arm plank, you can. Modified, you're going to keep that underneath leg knee bent and raise those hips off the floor. Hand can be on your waist or extended. Now, you want to go both legs lift off the floor. Ready? And go. You can keep your feet stacked. Perfect. 30 seconds. Make sure you've got nice square hips, square shoulders. Raise that arm if you like. Feet are split or stacked. Choice. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. Good job. Other side. So there's light at the end of the tunnel, guys. We're almost at the end of the second round. And only one more round to go. Woohoo! All right, ready? Last side plank. Split feet, stacked feet, or inside knee down. Ready, go. Nice square shoulders, square hips. Engage those abs. Ten more seconds. After it. 3, 2, and time. Awesome. All right. Since we're on the floor, we're going to stay on the floor. One more exercise. We're going to do some Supermans. So, squeeze those inner thighs together. Imagine you're zipping them up, right? You can take your arms at 90 degrees if you like and lift here, lifting your toes and chest at the same time. No wrinkles in the back of your neck. If you want a little bit more challenge, extend those arms all the way out and lift. It's totally up to you. We're going to go 1 minute. Ready and go. If you want to bring your hands stacked underneath your face or to your forehead, that's fine as well. Good. Really think about squeezing those glutes. Imagine you're squeezing your thighs together, lifting those toes off the floor. Barb, try bringing those feet together. Imagine your feet are bound, your legs are bound. We got mummy wrappings, right? And you're lifting. Hold, hesitate at the top on that lift. Really feel that contraction in your low back. It's one of those exercises really going to be beneficial to your lumbar. Don't overextend. Feel that contraction. And time. Good. Take a little bit of a stretch down at the bottom, and we're going to stand back up again for our third round. All right, so we're going to combine our squats and lunges for this one. Some of you have been doing my new favorite exercise with me last week and this week. We're going to do some get-ups combined with a squat today though. So the get-ups, you've got an option here. The full get-up, you're going to step back, drop to your knee, bring the other leg down, get back up again, and do a squat. Then go the other leg down. Try not to bang your knee on the floor like I just did. Up and squat. Option, do a lunge and squat. Do a lunge and a squat. I would recommend if you have a little bit thicker, you can double up your mat if you want to, because it can be a little bit tough on your knees, especially if you have hard floors. Remember, it's only a minute. Famous last words, right? Only a minute. Are you ready? And go. So lunge back, lower that knee. Other leg comes back, knee comes forward. Lunge, up, up, squat. Good. Lunge, lunge, up, up, squat. Other leg, down, up, up. Lunge. Up, up, squat. Good. Down, down, up, up. You're almost there. You got 5 more seconds, gang. Woo. You got enough time for one more on each side, right? Lunge, lunge, up, up, and squat. Good job. I know I kind of froze up there for a second, didn't I? Can everybody still hear me okay? Yes? Okay. So we're going to take this back down to the floor to finish up. We're going to start with we're going to emulate old Jane Fonda again. On your hands and knees, and you're going to lift fire hydrant. So that leg is at 90 degrees. If you want, you can extend that leg completely. So you want to try not to tilt your hips. You want to stay as square as possible, right? And lift, lift. 30 seconds on each side. Ready? And begin. Adductor, abductor again. Try extending that leg all the way out if you want a little bit more challenge. Longer the lever, the more difficult. Looking good, guys. Perfect. And time. Other leg. Ready and begin. So keep it controlled. Think about engaging your abs. Separating your shoulder blades, sort of. Imagine you're pushing away from the floor here to maintain that nice posture even though you're on the floor. 5 seconds. Good, and relax. All right. Everybody, another balance exercise, gang. Everybody's done bird dogs before, remember. So what you're gonna do is extend one leg, extend the other arm. You wanna keep those hips square, keep your shoulders square. We're gonna hold this 30 seconds and then switch to the other side, 30 seconds, okay? Right arm, left leg. Ready, and begin. Good, really reach. You're gonna flex that foot. Dorsiflexion. Imagine you're pushing through that back heel, pushing a wall away from you. Somebody's pulling on your arm. You're gonna keep that elbow right near your ear. Look at the floor. Your head is a natural extension of the spine. No wrinkles in the back of your neck. Now look down towards the floor. Perfect. And time. Switch to the other side and go. So again, imagine you're pushing through that back heel. My hips are square. My elbow is right near my ear. I'm looking straight at the floor. If I were standing upright, my eyes would be looking forward. Abs are engaged. I'm pulling my navel in towards my spine. I'm reaching. Or imagine somebody's pulling on my arm. 3, 2, and time. Woo! How we doing? Give me a quick nod. Yes? All right, we're going up to a forearm plank. 30 seconds. Now, if you want to add a little challenge to these, you can alternate with a toe lift off the floor. 30 seconds. Ready? And go. Remember, if you're adding that toe lift, it doesn't have to be very high. Just an inch or so off the floor, keeping that leg straight. Think about what a hip extension feels like. Nice straight line, crown of your head to your heels. Don't let those hips drift up into a pike position. Push away from the floor. 3, 2, and time. Awesome. And coming down to the end, gang. We got another set of Supermans. We're gonna extend this just a little bit. We're gonna do an arm movement while we're lifted. So we're gonna start here, go to outstretch T and down along your side. Back to T and down. Once you come down, you're going to rest here, lift, reach, back to center, lifting those toes off the floor as well. 1 minute. Ready and go. So you're going to start reach, toes off the floor, T arms, down by your side, relax. Lift, T arms, reach forward, out to the side, down by your side, relax. Lift, T, reach, T, and down. Good. Lift, T, reach, T, and down. Just because you've got an arm movement going on here, don't lose your form. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes. Bring those, imagine you're trying to zip up your inner thighs. Squeeze those ankles together. Engage all those muscles in your torso. Good. No wrinkles in the back of your neck. When you lift, lift that chest off the floor. You're almost there, gang. 5 more seconds. And time. guess what? We're down to the last exercise. If you want to take a quick stretch there, you can, a quick child's pose. You're going to turn over onto your back and 30-second bridge, and then at the 30-second mark, we're going to add a leg extension if you want to. All right? So on your bridge, bring those, lower that spine. You want a neutral spine, which is going to mean that that natural curve in your lower back is going to be in place. You're not trying to push your low spine, your lumbar spine to the floor. You're just staying in a nice neutral spine. Arms are down by your side, palms to the floor. You can bring your arms across your chest if you want to, or reach to the ceiling if you want to add a little bit of difficulty to it. So we're going to go 30 seconds, just a basic lift, right? You're just lifting off the floor. You should feel that. You want to keep your transverse abdominals engaged and flat here, right, as you're coming up. 30 seconds, and then we're going to add a leg lift in. Ready, and go. And lift. Try keeping those heels flat on the floor. Remember, as I said, if you want to, reach to the ceiling. So it's all about control and lifting those hips off the floor. Arms are down by your side, across your chest if you like, or raised, reaching to the ceiling if you prefer. All right, we're almost at the 30-second point, guys. We're going to add that leg lift. Now, you can extend that leg completely, 15 seconds, or you can bend at the knee and lift. Like you're pushing your foot to the ceiling. Good, and switch legs. Other side, press straight up. Still lift those hips like you're pushing your heel to the ceiling. And time. Guess what? We just made it to the end. Awesome. Pull those knees into your chest here and give it a little rock. Hands underneath on the back of your thighs. Little side to side rock. Good. Let's go ahead and lower one leg to the floor and extend that other leg to the ceiling. If you can reach your toe, reach your toe. If not, hands on your shins or back of your knee. A bit of a hamstring stretch here, and then point your toe. A little bit of a circle here. And take it back. Opposite direction. Good. And then pull that knee in towards your chest. Raise the other leg, cross the ankle over your knee, and reach through a little bit of external rotation on this hip here. Good, and switch legs. Other leg extends straight up to the ceiling. Rotate that foot around. Good, other side, other direction. Switch it around. Good. And then pull that knee back in towards your chest here. Keeping that the sole of your foot facing the ceiling. Good. Raise that, elevate that other leg, and cross your ankle over above the knee here. A little bit of an external rotation. Sorry, I'm losing my microphone laying down on the floor here. Having a hard time. Good. And when you're ready, roll it all the way up. Don't get up too fast. You might get a head rush. Back up to standing. We'll finish our stretching standing up. Take those legs out nice and wide here. And nice deep breath in. A little upper body stretch. Lean it over to one side. Good. Take that hand to your waist and reach it just a little bit further. Remember where you want to feel this stretching through your obliques. Good. And let's take it over to the other side. Nice reach here. Good. I'm just going to say you guys are so quiet this morning. I forgot you're all muted. That's why why it's so quiet. Good. Bring it back to center again. Exhale all the way down. Hands behind your back. Open up that chest. Good. And reach forward. Separate your shoulder blades. And bring your arms across your chest. Give yourself a hug. Switch it up. Other shoulder. You can unmute yourselves at any time. I can't unmute you, so if you want to unmute yourself, if you have any kind of comments, questions, whatever, at the end here, I'll hang around for about 5 minutes. We can chat so I can say hi to everyone. One last deep breath in. And exhale all the way down. Thanks a bunch, everybody. Awesome job. I hope you got a good workout in, even